Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck, the Vanna Viper, as our conduit for the message to come through. So, what do I mean by your big dream? What I mean is that light within you, that impetus to do something, that interest in something, that's part of your big dream. That's part of where you know you're meant to be going. That, oh, I'm interested in that. And chances are that people have gone like, why are you interested in that? That's so silly. That's stupid. That's whatever, negative thing that they can say about it. But it's yours. And there's nothing wrong with it. Just because they don't understand it doesn't make it wrong. It just means that they don't understand it, right? They don't get where you're coming. They don't get your interest in it. And that's okay. What's not okay is them telling you not to do it. And they do that anyway. So we learn how to ignore, dismiss, go, okay, that's your opinion, and turn around and do it anyway, because we know it's right for us. You know it's right for you. And if you haven't been able to dismiss or turn around or do anything like that, that's okay. That's normal. We're humans. We are social creatures. We want to fit in the environment we're in. And when we're little, we can't change that environment. We're kind of stuck there, right? These are our parents. These are our siblings. These are our schools. These are our teams. Whatever it is, we don't have the adult ability to go, I don't want to be here. I want to be over there. But as adults, we have that ability. And I'm forgetting the word, and it's going to drive me nuts, but that's okay. We get to choose as adults what we do. And even though it may feel like there's some ties to family, like, they're going to yell at me. They're going to do this thing. This responsibility. This idea that I'm going to shame them. Who cares? That's their shame, not yours. That's their standing in society, not yours. You get to choose your standing in society, your standing in the environment that you wish to be in. You get to create your life. And it's kind of hard to get those things unstuck and, their expectations out of your head. But you can do it. You can do the work. And it's worth every heartbreaking, I don't want to do it today moment where you get up and you do it anyway, right? It's worth that. Because then you become truly free in your life to explore what you want to explore, to do what you want to do. That's the dream. That's the big dream. The essence of it. Yours looks different than mine, then looks different from the person down the road. But that's the essence of the big dream, is to be free to pursue what makes you happy, what makes you excited, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel like you're contributing to society as a whole, or to your community, or to your family. right? It can be as small as just your immediate family, the family you built, not the family you were born into, right? Could be that you're contributing to them too, but it starts with you and the people who immediately surround you. Those are the people that are affected, and then it ripples out. And for you, it can stay that small because they'll ripple it out. Or maybe for you, it's about, oh, okay, I've done this container. Let's move to this container. Oh, okay, I did that. Let's move to that. Right? Your dream is ever changing. That goal is ever moving. But you can see the milestones along the way. It's like, yeah, I hit this goal, and then I made a new goal. And I hit that goal, and then I made a new goal, right? You've done a lot in your life, and you're pretty amazing. So we're going to go into a little meditation, and then I will pull the card for the day. But before we get into that, I just want to, do the plug. If you've been enjoying this, if you like these morning musings, please hit the like and subscribe below and the little bell up there that will notify you when I go live next, which I do every morning. So, all right, business done. Let's get into it. Get comfortable in your chair. And close your eyes and take a deep breath. And I want you to know that yawns are okay. Yawns are fine. Means things are moving. Things are shifting. So don't stifle them. Let them come out big and strong. I want you to do a scan of your body. Scan your body where things, and just look for the things that feel good. We don't give those areas much attention because they just work. So just scanning your body, getting in touch with you, your person. And in those areas that feel good, I want you to send them some love. Thank you. Thank you very much for working, for being healthy, for doing your job without any complaint. I appreciate you so much. Your bones, your muscles, the joints, the tendons, the organs, all of it. The ones that just are working well, doing their job. Thank you. And now I'd like you to scan your body one more time. And this time we're going to focus on those areas that bark at you a little bit or a lot. Those areas of tension, those areas of injury, those areas of dis-ease. And I want you to thank those areas as well. They have been fighting for you to keep you safe, to keep you protected, to keep you healthy, fighting against mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical things. And it's doing a great job. It has got you here so far. And I want you to focus on those areas that may be chronic, that have been around for a while. Areas of tension and pain. And I want you to realize that these areas have been fighting the longest. They have been working really hard and fighting against something that happened a long time ago. An incident, a statement, a person, a situation, an environment. And it's been protecting you. It got you through that environment, through dealing with that person or those people. It got you through that situation as intact as it possibly could. You survived. You made it through. And I want you to thank your body for creating the protections, creating the boundaries, creating all that you needed, survival techniques, so that you could survive. And you have. Thank you for taking care of me when I could not. And now I'd like you to go into your heart center, into that space within. And I want you to notice all the boundaries, all the walls, all the protections that have been placed around your heart. And know that they were placed there to keep you safe. And I want you to notice that there's this light. It may be faint, but there's a light that's coming from behind them. It's shining around the edges. And I want you to get curious and start to step through those walls, those boundaries, as only you can do, because you're the one that set them up. You can walk through them, around them. And as you move closer to the center, the light gets brighter. And brighter, until you are at the center and in the basking in the glow of this most beautiful light. So bright, but it's not blinding. It doesn't hurt. It actually feels good. It kind of feels like home, like a safe place, like you, because it is you. This is your divine spark. This is you at your purest level. And I want you to turn around and look at all those protective layers that you walked through to get here. And I want you to thank them. Thank you, protectiveness. And I'm strong now. I don't necessarily need all of you anymore. Those boundaries, those walls that were put up when you were 3 5, 8, 10, 15, 20 are no longer required. And that's okay. And as you get used to this idea, as you're basking in this beautiful light, this wonderful gift, this dream you have, I want you to imagine opening the soles of your feet and connecting to the earth, reaching out into the center of the earth, into the center of that creative power, that life-bringing force. And invite that energy in, up through your feet, into your ankles, up into your legs, into your knees, your thighs, your hips, up your spine, into your torso and abdomen, into your chest, your shoulders, into your arms, your neck, and your head, filling you with the warmth of creation. And noticing that all the areas that are tense have been touched and begin to heal. And as that creative life force is flourishing within, it connects to that divine spark and says, let's play. I like this gift. Let's make it reality. Let's bring your gift to the world. And as those two energies are connecting and swirling and having great ideas, I want you to imagine opening up the top of your head and reaching out into the stars, into the galaxy, into the universe, the all-knowing, the all-seeing, the all-connected energy of the universe. And bringing that energy down into your body, through your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, into your chest, down your spine, into your torso and abdomen, and your hips, your thighs, your knees, your legs, your ankles, your feet. And it is swirling around, making all the connections, spreading its knowledge, and connecting to your divine spark and that earth energy, that creative force, and says, here's the way, here's the path, and it's laid out before you, illuminated with starshine. The twists, the turns, the hills, the valleys, the obstacles, and also all of the tools that you need to navigate it all, to learn the lessons, to gain the experience, to build the strength. Your path awaits. And you get to choose. You get to choose every day to step on or hang back. This is a new world. This is a new opportunity, a new way of being. And as you step onto the path, old things must be released, let go of, appreciated, and released, so that you can move forward, creating the life you know you were meant to live, bringing your dream, your gift to this world. Aho. Blessed be. Amen. So mote it be. Our card for today is listening for truth. Listening for truth. Listening for truth. Isn't it like that? You gotta wait a little bit. You gotta really, really listen. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly. Even if there is little evidence of how it is all going to happen. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said. And what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where the truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where the truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed, toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you are the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed, even when many may want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice. But through your honorable deeds, done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. You are a truth seeker. Never deny or try to quieten this down to make others comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times, even though you don't have to confront people to do it. You don't necessarily have to say a word, though sometimes you will. Often you will agitate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truths you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut another or yourself with harshness, but as the clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind, simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance if you have been worn down and depressed by the lies, gossip, deceit, or backstabbing going on around you. Don't fret. Get out in nature and spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now, no matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues untruth is spoken. You know what you know in your sacred, rebellious heart. The truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Don't give up. Just open up to healing and know that the truth always, eventually, prevails. Listening for the truth. Let's do the healing process. Place your hand very lightly at the front or back of your throat. I now release all vows of silence I have ever made, consciously or not. I now release all lies, deceptions, and painful words, spoken or unspoken, that are affecting my ability to clearly know and speak my truth. I am held in unconditional love with protection and grace. So be it. You have finished your healing process. You might like to say something true just to anchor it. How about within me? Beyond all that rises and falls, only truth remains. That internal spark, that dream you have, that gift that's just itching to come out, itching to shine, waiting for you to say yes. That is your truth. Listen for it. There might be a lot of noise around it, a lot of but what ifs, or in that, but are you sure? And da, 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 and and all the things that bring your energy up here, and it's like ah. There might be a lot of that, but if you slow down, allow those things to be, just let them, and sit until you hear that truth. Ah, this. It's this. And you'll know what it is because it'll be calm. It won't be the it'll be calm. It'll be just like, here I am. Here I am. Hang on to that. Listen for that. A technique that I have used to quiet this down is to write it down. And it doesn't need to make any sense. It's a free form writing trick where you just write what you hear in your head. Just write it down. And you can write it as big and as messy and unlegible and whatever. Just keep writing until it slows down. What I have discovered is that this allows those parts, those voices, to feel like they've been heard. And they may feel like they have to say it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But once those parts in your brain see that it's written, and you can say, I hear you. See, I got it. It's written right here. 15, 20, 50, 100, 1,000 times. I have it. That part starts to go, oh, okay, you heard me. You don't necessarily need to listen to it, but hear it. Hear what those voices have to say. Because that's part of your protective nature, right? Oh my God, it's a red flag. What about this? What about that? Right? And you can look at it and go, yeah, that's not a thing. I'm glad you're worried about it. Thank you for bringing it up. And that's not a thing in this situation. That was a thing over there, but it's not a thing here. And that will help you listen for your truth. That will help you find your truth. What's true right now? Because a lot of those voices are from back there. They're from back when you were growing up, when you were going through whatever that situation was. Hear them, but you don't have to listen to them. You don't have to act on them. You can say, thank you. Thank you for showing me this red flag. Thank you for showing me this yellow flag. Thank you for pointing out the possible dangers that could and may have happened before, but they're not here. So, thank you. And step into your truth. Listening for the truth. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Happy Wolfanoot to everyone who celebrates. And a big hearty ow! I hope you have a great day, and I hope you listen for your truth today. Write down everything your head's telling you, right? And look at it and what's true. Listen for the underlying things. Listen to your internal divine spark, your intuition. And as always, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I will see you tomorrow.